Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacquelyn Lopez, and today we are going to be doing this floral centerpiece that I am using for my fall tablescape. Now, I do want to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post a new video. Like, comment, and share this video, and let's just go ahead and get right into it. First of all, I am going to be using this compote bowl. This is thrifted. I bought it some time ago for $2.99. I'm also using some floral foam from Dollar Tree. I did use some floral tape just to keep it together, and that's just so that I have a good base to put my florals in. I'm also using this preserved eucalyptus, which I bought from the 99-cent only store, and various different flowers. I'm going to show you some of the ones I'm using. I'm also using some wire cutters and scissors. And now for my compote bowl, I do want my flowers to be in a dome shape up top and to spill over to the sides. So I did choose my front side, and then I laid my floral foam on it so that the shorter side was where the flowers are going to drape out of. And I am going to use the eucalyptus to be the florals to, again, drape out of my compote bowl. So I am cutting it into smaller, more workable pieces. And as you can see, it has some of the gold only on one side, so make sure that you choose the side that you're going to see. I am going to trim it to make it a little bit more workable for me. Now, I am doing the eucalyptus first on this project because I want to see how far it's going to extend out the foliage or florals that I want to be spilling out. So I am going to do that first. I like to do first the focal point or the largest flowers that I have. So for me, this is both. This is going to be the focal point because it's going to extend out, and it's going to be the largest flowers, again, because it's going to extend out. So I am giving it kind of a cascading shape, and that's why I did one that came out one way and then another one that came up and then down, so that it gives us that beautiful draping cascading effect. I am using these flowers from Michaels. These are a bundle. They were $5 or less than $5 because I always bought them with some type of coupon. And again, all flowers I am going to remove from their grouping, and I'm going to trim down to size. I am leaving them a little bit larger so that then I can try and insert them, see if they work at that size, and then trim them some more. And that's exactly what I'm doing with this flower. Now, all of these flowers are the exact same size. They vary very, very little from sizes. So I'm not going to do the largest flower first. I'm just going to start doing my dome shape. So this flower I am doing first because it's going to be what I'm going to set as my highest point, and then I'm going to work around it. I am still going to do it by type of flower so that I can try and keep them in separate little groupings. That way it's not the same flower next to each other. And I'm going to be inserting them in various different positions. Here I am recommending that you trim down as much as possible so that you don't have any wires kind of creating a web at the bottom, because that makes it harder for other flowers to be inserted at the end, because I do want this arrangement to be very, very full, and it's only going to make it harder later on. Also, please ignore the mess in the back. This is when I was decorating and rearranging and removing some of my summer decor, so excuse the mess in the back. And as you can see, I already have a floral arrangement that has the same kind of flowers here on my coffee table, and that's what I'm doing with my dining table. I wanted the floral arrangement from my coffee table to speak over to the one in my dining room, because it is kind of the largest space in my home. So I want those to kind of work together. And this is where the fun part starts. All I'm going to be doing is inserting my flowers, trimming down to size, and I'm just going to be doing it in what is visually most appealing for me. And that's what I recommend for you too. Just have fun with it. I'm just keeping in mind, obviously not keeping the exact same two flowers next to each other. and I'm keeping in mind my dome shaped. I'm making sure that I don't leave any holes, so I'm covering all the holes, covering all of the bottom so that you don't see any of the, not the bowl, but where it starts. Again, just covering all the holes. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you watch, and I'll come back a little bit later. Yes, I do see this area here where those two flowers are pretty much exactly the same in color. They are different flowers, but they're next to each other. But I have already decided that this is going to be my backside, so I am focusing most of my attention on the other side, which will be the front. So I'm just kind of leaving that one as is for now. When I insert some of the other accent flowers and some of these little bundles of hydrangeas, I'm hoping to kind of break that up. And these are some of the accents that came in the little $5 bundles from Michaels. These don't have that long of a wire stem to them, so I'm just going to use them as accents and just kind of place them up top. This is a very full arrangement, so they'll be able to just kind of stick in between the flowers, and to this day I keep playing around with those as it sits on my table. So this has no rhyme or reason, I'm just inserting them more. Again, I think they look good at the moment. Now that I have all of my florals in this beautiful tight dome shape that I wanted, I am trying to see if adding more of the preserved eucalyptus will work, and it does end up working for me just because now again that the dome shape is complete, it did overpower some of the eucalyptus that I had, and I wanted to have this a very big cascading effect over on the side. So I did trim some other pieces to size, added over to the bottom, so now it went over to one side from the top coming down, and then just one long piece over the bottom. And I'm also adding some of the leaves that fell off of my preserved eucalyptus or that were at the bottom of the bundle where I trimmed, just to add them as accent pieces throughout. Let me know if you think that was a good idea. Some days I love it, some days I think maybe I should take them all off. So far they're still on there, but let me know your opinion down below. And I keep playing with the eucalyptus because I do have a very specific idea in mind of what I wanted this preserved eucalyptus to look like, and I have not achieved it as of yet. I want it to be this beautiful full cascading effect on the side, so I'm gonna keep playing with it. I'm gonna let you watch, and hopefully my hand gestures will kind of help explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. But I did want to let you know that I added the one on the other side just for some visual balance. here it is completed and styled on my dining room table. I am in love with this. This is perfect. It's exactly what I had in my mind. This is exactly the arrangement I wanted it. I wanted it to work both for my moody fall vibes that I'm going for, and I think it'll also work for Halloween. I am going to switch out the pumpkins for a DIY that's coming up, so stay tuned for that. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you coming back to every single one of my videos. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, hit the notification bell, and to help my channel grow, I do really appreciate you commenting on my video, liking it, and sharing it with family and friends. Again, just thank you so much, and you have a very good rest of your day. Bye bye.